Laurie Erdman with laurieerdman.com, and I'm so glad you joined me today. Because in this special video, I have a message that I think is so important that I wanted to shoot a video instead of writing my regular blog. See, the other day, I was having kind of a bad day. Nothing major was going wrong, but I wasn't feeling inspired. And nothing felt good. It didn't feel right. I wanted to give up. You know, I had a whole long to-do list, and there were things that I needed to do, but I had no inspiration to do them because I was thinking, nobody really wants to hear what I have to say. You know, I had all this chatter, these gremlins in my head. They were telling me what I was doing, it didn't really matter. And, you know, when it was time to eat dinner, I didn't even know what to eat because I just didn't even, like, nothing that I normally eat, kale, it didn't even sound good. So I was really in this kind of crisis where I wanted to give up. You know, there's part of me that just wanted to go have a double bacon cheeseburger. But I didn't do that. And that's why I want to share this with you today, because, you know, what kept me from falling off the wagon, throwing in the towel, on all of it. You know, how I've changed my life, how I've changed my career. And it's a really special thing. And what I did, because I've been here so many times before, I decided to just wait. Because I've been here so many times before, I knew that if I just waited, these feelings of doubt and overwhelm would pass. And that I would be inspired again, and everything would feel right with the world. But it was kind of hard in that moment to really, like, okay, this is going to happen. But I had faith because I'd been here before. Sure enough, the next day, I was driving to meet a friend. And I had to pull over because I got this download of inspiration of things I wanted to write, and the next idea from, to put in my book, and a talk that I wanted to give and propose to someone, and all these ideas came flooding in, and, you know, I had my taste for kale back, and like everything was right with the world. I just had to wait. I have this friend, her name's Catherine Just, and she has this great teaching, which is, don't leave before the miracle happens. And that's exactly what I experienced. I experienced that I just needed to wait. I'd been here before, and I knew that those times of crisis, those times of doubt and overwhelm, they pass. And so I just let it pass. And the miracle happened. And I share this with you because I want you to know that when you're in that moment of doubt and overwhelm, just wait. Don't give up. Don't quit. The feelings will pass. And of course, I see this every day, not only with myself, but with my clients. I also want to share with you one tip about how I got to the place where I am now, where I know and I can have the faith that things will get better. And that is, it's a little tip I got. Let me pick mine up here. It's just a little journal. And you know, you've heard about journaling. But this is a very, very special journal. This is what I refer to as my success journal. And every day, I write down 5 things that I've accomplished that day, or the great things that have happened to me. And this is totally different than a gratitude journal. Yes, I'm grateful for these things happening, but this is a journal where I'm open and free to share my successes. When I have those days of overwhelm and doubt and questioning what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, on in anything or any area of my life, all I have to do is pull out my success journal. And what I find is a whole book full of evidence that if I just wait, the miracle will happen. So today, it doesn't have to be a fancy journal. This was something I got at some conference. It was some gift. Find yourself a success journal and write down. And it can be anything right now. You know, the fact that you were able to get dinner on the table, that may be a big success for you. Or that you got complimented. Or that you took the time to compliment somebody else and that made their day. You made a connection. Those are the things that are successes. You got a promotion. Those are, of course, big successes. A pay raise, whatever it may be. But these are the things I want you to remember and to celebrate. And when you do this, what happens is that, wow, you open the door to more miracles. So that's my guidance for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up below. Share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, Google+, wherever you happen to hang out on the web. It's been a joy to spend these few minutes with you, and I hope to see you around. Again, and if you're not on my list, go to chronicwellnesscoaching.com, get on the list so you can get more weekly tips and challenges to help you grow, become healthy and vibrant, and of course, an energized superhero. Until then, have a great day.